What's up, guys? Lonnie Wolf Mexis here. I haven't been on this YouTube channel in a while. I'm mostly on TikTok now. It's where I post my stuff. But you can check out my TikTok, Luna Wolf MXS, same name. Go to my TikTok. Like, I post just random whatever there. I don't post a whole lot of myself there, but my hair's messed up right now. I gotta fix my hair real quick. How about that? Here's myself. Anyways, I had story time thing. I want to get back on this channel a little bit every now and then to tell stories that I might want to show someone in the future, or if somebody asks me about a story, I could send them to it. But anyways, I'll get to the point. So I was at the beach this week with my family. We take a yearly beach trip to the Gulf Coast, the Gulf of Mexico in Alabama. We've been doing this yearly for 37 plus years, because the first time I was taken to the beach, my mother was pregnant with me, so that was 38 years ago. I'm 37 now, and I've been doing this for 37 years, so, well, 38 years if you count me, like my mom being pregnant and all that stuff. But anyways, great beach trip, all that stuff. But upon leaving the beach, ever since I've gotten older, ever since I got older, leaving the beach, you know, because we stay for a week from like Saturday to Saturday. Leaving the beach, I take a specific route home, and I've done this for many years. I go from Alabama to Florida through, like, I like to ride the beach through like Pensacola and all that, all the way to Navarre Beach. If you know where that's at, look it up. It's a very beautiful beach. And then I ride the interstate or whatever back to Alabama. I've always stopped. There is a 7-mile stretch of my cats. I have a cat now. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, I got him. I have a cat now. This is Tiki. Look how scared he is. So, you know my dog Wolf. If you haven't watched me in a while, I have my dog Wolf. He's still here. And I got this cat. My nephew named him. His name's Tiki. And I call him Luna. So, it's Luna Wolf. I have Luna here. Watch, he'll run away. Run away. Luna, and then I have Wolf. The next animal I name, or I have, which will be years from now, I hope, will be named M. But anyways, that was a quick update about my animal life and what I've been up to and all that stuff. But there is a 7-mile stretch of national park along the beach in Florida that they will not allow anyone to build on. So it's like old school. It's really cool. It's like driving back in the day, because there's just a road that cuts through the beach for 7 miles. It's really cool. And in some spots, you can pull over and get out and go sit on the beach, and there will be nobody. You will be alone on the Gulf of Mexico with beautiful water and stuff. It's awesome. I love it, and I do it every year now. It's kind of like I don't know what it's called. It's my thing, where I stop, I'll sit on the beach, have a beer, and just chill. So this year, I was driving down the beach, and I saw there wasn't very many cars pulled off to the side of the road. And I was like, cool, I'll pull over, go sit on the beach, have a beer. So I pulled off, walked over the sand dunes, because there's dunes that separate the ocean from the road. So you can't really see the ocean a whole lot from the road. So I walked over those dunes, and I saw a guy to my right sitting by himself. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get far away from him, because I want to sit by myself, have a beer like I do every year, and then I'll go back home. So I got about 100 yards from this guy, and on my left side, there was a couple, like a man and woman. You could tell we're a couple. They were sitting real close. So I got kind of in between this couple who was 100 yards to my left and this old man who was 100 yards to my right. And I'm sitting there, I crack open my beer. I'm like, all right, this is chill. This is cool, everything. And I'm just playing on my phone, listening to the waves right before, you know, because we don't have an ocean here in Birmingham, Alabama. So I was just enjoying, I was soaking up the sounds and the smell and all that. before I go back home. It's kind of my thing, like my goodbye to the beach. And so I'm playing on my phone. I'm looking up every once in a while, looking at the waves and stuff like that. I'm gonna get a drink in my Cahaba Lager. But I look up and I look over to the guy that was sitting by himself. It's this older man, probably in his 70s or 80s. If I had to guess, I couldn't really see him because he was so far off. But I look up and he's standing up, staring at me. That's not the thing that alarmed me. The thing that alarmed me was he was butt naked. No clothes on. Not a stitch of clothing on. And I was like, my head was confused. I was like, is this guy naked? This is a public beach. And I don't know of any nude beaches in the area I was in. I don't think there are any. So I was like confused, like, this guy's butt naked. Well, he turned away and went and walked into the ocean to swim. And I was thinking, like, I would literally had my hand on my head like this, and I was like, did I accidentally walk onto a nude beach? Because I'm like, I've been here before, and I've never seen anybody naked here. Did I accidentally walk onto a nude beach? And I was like, whatever. Maybe I'm on a nude beach. It's whatever. That guy's nude. He's way over there. He's, you know, I'm going to mind my own business. I'm going to finish my beer because I had half or 3/4 of a beer left. I was like, I'm going to finish my beer and then I'll go. Whatever. So I kept playing on my phone because I'd convinced myself maybe I messed up and got on a nude beach. So I kept playing on my phone. I was drinking my beer and not really looking around. And I look up back because I'm kind of paranoid about this naked old man who's 100 yards away from me. I look up and the naked old man is 50 yards from me, walking to me, butt naked. And I said it out loud. I said, no. And I got up with my cooler and my beer and walked in the other direction away from this dude. And I don't know. I was like, I guarantee I can walk faster than this old guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like trying my hardest to get farther away from this guy. The couple that was to my left, I walked to them and I said, hey, excuse me, is this a nude beach? And the guy says, no, it's not a nude beach. He said, this is, and he said, exactly, he said, not that I have any problem with it, but this is a predominantly gay beach. Like, dudes come here to hook up with other gay dudes. And I pointed at the old dude who had walked back to his chair at that point. I said, that old dude over there is butt naked and was walking towards me. And he said, I don't agree with it because, you know, the guy was like, I have kids and I don't bring them to this beach for that right there because they're just be a nude guy. Like, you can call the cops on them, they get arrested and all that, but, you know, whatever, they get out a couple days later and they come back to this beach and they get nude. And that was what the guy said. He was like, there's really nothing you could do about it. So I only come down here with my wife because it's such good real estate because you could park somewhere and walk way out and be by yourself on a Gulf white sand beach in Florida. So it's really, and that's what that guy said. He's like, I don't bring my kids here. When I bring my kids, I take them to like the beach area where the police patrol and all that. But he basically said, you kind of messed up and walked into a gay beach area. And I told the guy, I was like, there's really no ending to this story, but I told the guy, I was like, do you mind? I'm going to go back behind y'all, you know, and it's like way off. I was like, I'm going to go back behind y'all and finish my beer on the sand dune. And then I'm going to get in my truck and I'm going to drive back home. And he was like, no, you won't bother us. So I went back, way back, sat on the sand dune, finished my beer, got up and went and got my truck and drove off. And I just couldn't. I guess the ending to this story is I stopped in the one spot and went down and sat on the beach in the one spot that there is a butt naked old man. And I'm like, what is the odds of this? Like, I just thought that was hilarious. I'm like, why could I not sat somewhere where it's just a normal dude way off and then like a normal couple way off, and I'm basically by myself on the beach, the odds of me going and sitting down and looking, oh my God, this guy's butt naked. And I talked to that guy, he said there's no nude beaches along any stretch of this part of the Gulf for miles. I want to say to get in the nude beaches, you have to go way South Florida. But I don't even know if there's any down there. Nude beaches is more of like a European thing, but I just thought that was hilarious. Out of all the places I could have sat to have a beer, I picked the one place where there's this naked 80-year-old man who's just, no, I can't. I want to get to that level of I don't care when I'm that age, 80. But I don't want to get to that level of rapey vibe. You know what I'm saying? Where I'll get up butt naked and start walking, because I'm into girls. I'll see a girl, like, oh my God, there's a girl. I will walk towards her butt naked and she'll be okay with it. Like, I don't understand that. It confuses me. And I'm like, this guy's butt naked. Not only is he butt naked, but he feels the need to come walk straight to me. But anyways, I don't know. Y'all tell me what you think, and I'm sure nobody really watches this channel anymore, so I'm kind of using this channel more as to tell stories and upload stories, and that way if somebody asks, like, I'm not a very good storyteller, I don't think. In person, I'm not. Because if you said, I have ADD, so if you said something like, well, what color was his hair? It'll throw me way off track, and I'll just forget the story I'm talking about. But anyways, appreciate y'all watching. Check me out. I'm not really on SoundCloud anymore. I still am, I guess, but I'm not active on there. I'm not on Twitter anymore. Check me out, SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. Very active on Instagram and very active on TikTok. So check me out, SoundCloud, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm gonna try and figure this out. Check me out, SoundCloud, Instagram, TikTok. That'll work. Also, check me out on the streets.